Women in crypto, where are you at? Please give me your number. Women in crypto. So this is a subject that has been raging. It has been absolutely raging for such a long time. This is a huge meme in the community. Why are there no women in crypto? We need more women in blockchain, and it's just nauseating and it's annoying. And I wanted to put this matter to rest. At least I wanted to give my opinion on it. So the meme, obviously, that pervades is that there are no women in crypto. Where are they all at? Why are there such few women working for this thing? And in general, if you try to think about it conceptually, it makes sense, or it does certainly pique the curiosity, right? You might think that because crypto is borderless, because crypto really allows anyone to get involved, because crypto doesn't care about your gender, it doesn't care about who you are or how much money you have or any of that, there actually should be a lot of women in crypto because the barrier to entry is basically zero. You can just walk right in. You can make a Coinbase account and you can buy some. You can go on local Bitcoins, you can buy some. You can develop for free or paid work. You can go work on Bitcoin Core, develop things on the GitHub, and they'll take your recommendations. You can make a Bitcoin improvement proposal. You can do all kinds of things. And it's all open source. It's all open for the community. Anyone can get involved and everyone can get in. And so the question really is, if that's true, why are there no women in crypto? So I think, in my opinion, first, I will say that the meme is that there are no women in crypto. But there are obviously women in crypto. We know that there are women in crypto. There are a bunch of women in crypto. And in fact, most of the women in crypto that I know of, at least, have generally pretty high status or are really doing something. They're not just particularly these individuals like a lot of guys I know in crypto they're just traders. So they'll buy and sell, they'll do leverage trading, they'll do these things. Most of the women in crypto are generally trying to contribute or are actively contributing. So I'll give you some examples. So Coin Artist, for example, pretty popular on Twitter. She literally owns a game studio. I don't remember what it's called, but her game studio is developing Neon District. She's the CEO of this company, one of the very first crypto games. They've been working on it for years now, and amazing progress, amazing work. So she actually is one of the founders, really, of this new world. We have Devi Wan. She's the founder of a crypto custodian company, and obviously she has great connections in Asia and China, and she brings that knowledge and that experience over into the English-speaking world, which is great. We need more people like that. We have Catherine Wu. She's on the core team of a venture capitalist group. So there are women in crypto, and in my opinion, or at least in my empirical analysis, most of the women in crypto are contributing through some method or another. Unlike a lot of the guys I see who don't really contribute very much, they just trade. And so there are women in crypto. I would like to just put that to rest right away. There absolutely are women in crypto. Most of the women are contributing. So that myth doesn't exist. And the idea that women in crypto, absolutely absurd. Now the better question, here's the better question, the better way to phrase this. Instead of asking why are there no women in crypto, which is wrong, you should ask why are there such few women in crypto, which is a much, much better question. Why are there such few women in crypto? If we do have women, but we don't have too many. So, the answer to that really, if you just spend a little bit of time thinking about it, it's just crypto. I made a tweet about this the other day. It got some pretty good viral engagement because a lot of people agree with this. The simple fact is, it's just not that interesting, guys. It's just not that interesting to women. Women don't find crypto particularly enjoyable, aside from the ones that do. If you're a female and you like crypto, then great. Obviously, this doesn't apply to you. But most women don't find crypto interesting. Crypto is sitting in front of a computer and typing all day or doing all these business deals, which is females in general. What women prefer are more social jobs. So the big example that people always give is nursing, for example, psychiatry, doctors. All of these things are much more suited towards females than they are towards males, even because the skew for nurses is quite heavily towards females. And even in countries that have tried to eliminate this discrepancy and just give true full choice to everyone, no matter their sex, generally, most women will go and gravitate towards these jobs because that's what they like to do. So there's so few women in crypto because they just don't find crypto that entertaining. And while I wouldn't say crypto is I wouldn't say it's not social, because it is very social. You talk to a lot of people on Twitter. Obviously, that's a skill females can leverage, talking to people. You talk to people in the real life when you go to meetings and conventions and things like that. So females definitely coming in big there. But it's even though it's a valuable skill, it's not the primary skill. You do a lot of talking in almost every occupation. And so for crypto, it's not really the primary skill. The primary skill in crypto is not really can you talk to people or how well can you talk to people. It's more of are you a cold calculating asshole? Do you have a cold and calculating methodology of investment, which is something a lot more suited to males. If we look at a male distribution or distribution of CEOs in America, most of them are males and most of them are psychopaths or sociopaths. And that's just the truth of it. So women aren't really sociopaths and psychopaths. The thing about women is that they're not nearly in that camp. Most of the people who are in that camp are in fact males. And because males are interested in these kind of pursuits, they're interested in making a whole bunch of money and building all of these empires and doing this crazy thing. That's really what attracts them to crypto. And so they come to crypto. Obviously, computers, again, heavily dominated by males. You look at esports, you look at developer development, you look at Google. There was that huge debacle with Google last year where I forgot the guy's name. I think his name was, what was his name? I think it was James Damore. James Damore made this huge piece on why there were so few women in tech. And so I think that piece is definitely something you can take and apply to crypto, because it's almost the same thing. It's almost the same analogy. So again, women in crypto, I think it's a huge myth. There's no such thing as no women in crypto. There's no such thing as we need to do all of these events. And by the way, this is another point. I will say, if you're a woman or a male and you want to do this would only apply to a woman. If you're a woman and you want to do an all-woman or all-female crypto event, go for it. Awesome. Great. I don't see a problem with that. Personally, no problem at all. The problem, I think, comes in if you are actually running a company. If you're running a company and you're saying, well, I'm only going to hire women, well, all of a sudden you are now excluding all of the males who could possibly provide a lot of value for your company, who could provide a lot of productivity, who could provide a lot of input. Because you're now selecting by gender, they can no longer participate. So that's the one difference I will say. If you're more interested in doing meetups and events and social gatherings and things like that for women support groups, whatever you want to do, great, go for it. I think it's awesome. And I don't think you should listen to people who get mad about that otherwise. I think these are just incels on the internet. But if you're running a company, and I think if you talk to any of these women who do run these companies, who are in these VC companies, and you ask them, you'll say, hey, are you interested, or do you only hire women? They'll probably tell you no. They will almost certainly tell you no, because the only way you can succeed in business is by getting the best people. And you can't get the best people if you're already cutting half of them away before they can even get through the door. This video was sponsored by Cryptowatch. Are you a crypto degen? Do you spend countless hours in front of your PC babysitting your leverage trades? Well, babysit no longer. With Cryptowatch, you can spend countless hours in the comforts of your own bed, waiting for those SMS alerts. Track how wrecked your portfolio is that week with their portfolio tracker. And you can also check the price of your favorite shitcoins. If you'd like to join Cryptowatch, there's a link in the description below. Happy trading!